and gentlemen, once again, welcome to welcome to Lunch Money. I'm your host, Gina Savage, talent booker, actress, stand-up producer, whatever. I'm joined with host Christy Miller, stand-up comic. We're Lunch Money.
Stand-up comic, nothing else. She's got nothing. Gina's rattling off 45 different titles. Like I'm a stand-up comic, producer, actress, floor scrubber, fluffer, maid, director, porn star, bottom, waitress.
You know what it is? I freaking hate, I should be, my dad would be like, be proud and roll out those credits and things and get the, I hate the introduction. I hate anything that it's like.
Why don't you just say, hi, this is Gina Savage. Welcome to Lunch Money. This is Gina Savage. I'm your host. I'm the owner and producer of Sunshine State Comedy right here in gorgeous downtown Florida.
Can we start it again with you at the top of it? I hate it. I think you should introduce the show. Oh God. Anyway, welcome to Lunch Money. We're your new noon, and we're sometimes are we ever really happy to be here? I mean, we're happy. We like to, enlighten the folks.
If you're happy and you know it, grab your crotch. No? Never mind. I'm gonna take a sip.
Take a sip. What do you got today? What's your mug of choice?
My mug of choice is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, what a cunt I think you are. Because it's Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom used to sing that to me every night before I went to bed.
Your mom too?
Hi, welcome to Lunch Money.
Let's start out being hacky. That's my fave. I love being a hack, actually. I like it.
Hack joke number 103. Hack joke number 103. Your joke is ready.
Exactly. I love it. I mean, I enjoy it. I like being a can of corn. By the way, before I go into, I also like being a Hallmark card. I've been known to give out the Hallmark cliche, like it'll be okay, and this too shall pass kind of stuff. But you know what? Cliches are cliches for a reason. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to Lunch Money, noon. I'm drinking out of the badass mug from Claudia. I haven't heard from her.
I haven't heard from her either. Love you, Claudia.
Love you.
I'm gonna put you on a milk carton, bitch, if you don't come up. You know what I mean? Like, what up, bitch? Where are you? Call us, DM us, whatever. When you talk about Hallmark cards, I like to be a Hallmark card too. I always say, Happy Mudda's Day. The kids grow up and get the fuck out soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, Happy Mudda's Day.
Yeah. They're pieces of shit. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Shout out to my mom and wherever she is.
Well, technically,
I don't know if it's heaven or. I mean, we don't believe in heaven or hell. We're Jews, wherever her soul is residing. Shout out to my.
Whatever place has the best bagels and lox. That's
whatever. She liked the whitefish salad. I did not know this until way later in life. It's gross, but whatever. It's gross.
Technically, my mom doesn't know where she is either.
Yeah.
D paging
Mrs. Mrs. D Mencha to the white courtesy telephone, please.
Well, exactly. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that go out there and do the best that they can do, or not. I mean, you're doing the best you can. I would hope. This is sort of a lackluster. Yeah, you did such a great job, lady. Some of your sons are pieces of shit. Great job. Yeah. Good work. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. What? Well, I was going to say, I was like, good work. Good work. You know who that reminds me of? What? A little bit like Jack Nicholson.
Ah.
And
I know. You do a great, for those of you who don't know, because I didn't know this until just earlier this afternoon.
Did you not know, Christy, that I do a little bit of a Jack Nicholson kind of a thing?
Yeah, so no, I didn't.
It's the things she hides from me, ladies and gentlemen. The things that Gina hides from me.
You didn't know.
The password is secrets.
Oh, I love this. I love this show and this time with you.
Yes.
But our mother from another whatever.
Well, I'd like to say Happy Mudda's Day to the Queen, and it's her birthday month too, besides my mudda, because she forgot. But the one who hasn't forgotten or has dementia, I'd like to shout out Happy Birthday Mother's Day to Cher. Hey, I'm 75 and I'm still alive. Do you believe that I'm still alive?
Do you believe that I'm still alive, still alive? That's my attempt. But
stick to Jack.
Stick to Jack. Stick.
Really? You want me to stick to Jack?
You know, you're a pain in the ass, you're annoying, and you smell.
Alex, just do it, Alex. Andra, get in my bed. Or whatever he says. And
I forgot. I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah,
in so long.
Witches of Eastwick. I watched it the other night. I was like, let me see. I mean, you know, I was in the mood for a little Jack. Sometimes I like, and that crazy maniacal smile, you know, I like it. And he's like, who created God, created woman? Yeah. So happy birthday, happy Mother's Day to Cher. And Jack, happy Mother's Day to you. Wasn't your sister your mother?
Good night. Well, I like to say Happy Mother's Day to Cher because she has 3 kids. Elijah, and Chastity and Chaz. Hey, get it? She's 2 in 1. two kids in 1. I had a daughter, now I have a soul.
It's all good. It's all good. You know, these are jokes. These are jokes. Remember jokes?
Yeah,
remember making fun of people and realizing that you don't know. But you also don't know who they are till you actually meet them. So whatever opinions you have about people or things, you think because you read some shit on Twitter, you know who somebody is? Get a grip on reality. Get a grip. Get a grip on reality.
Get a grip, you pieces of shit, because, you know, funny is funny. And if I'm going to roast you, hang on to your tits, because mama's coming in. Woo!
Exactly.
I'm stuck.
Well,
plastic heart.
You're stuck.
Sweetie, can you bend me back? Thank you.
You're good. You're good to go. Or maybe it's this way.
Hey, you know, I am Cher. I do lean to the left.
You do. Any elephants out there, Cher?
I saved them all because, you know, the kids.
Never gets old, just like this. The best is yet to come. Is it really? Okay.
No, sweetie, you smell. Get it?
Alex, get in my bed. I'm not trying to seduce you. Woman who made women. Okay.
Speaking of funny, that was a great Jack. I'm very proud of you. Look at you.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Multifaceted.
Multifaceted. You can't have multifaceted without a face. Hey, get it? It's FAC. Forget it. Anyway.
Yes.
Speaking of jokes, you know, this whole cancel culture thing is, people are just really out of control because, you know, the ever so charming and very loving Elon Musk hosted Saturday Night Live.
That he did. I thought go ahead.
No, so he came out to the world and said he has Asperger's. Hey, I've eaten a couple of those, sweetie. I love Asperger's with cheese.
Well, and he's the first host to ever have Asperger's that we know of, as he said. I thought he look, I don't have any opinion on this really. You know, I mean, whatever, put on whoever, who cares? You know, put on whoever, put on whoever, right?
You know, it's all
freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, it's all about the ratings. And idiot. You know, he's preaching, you know, COVID is a hoax and all this bullshit and all this stupid stuff. But the reality is, you know, he's a little, so, you know, I kind of forgive him.
And he came off rather charming, actually.
His monologue was really good.
Yeah,
I was really shocked.
Yeah, Yeah.
And I was very shocked that it was good, but the sketches, but
Yeah.
but Weekend Update really got him good, and it was hilarious about the Doja coin. He goes, so what is, like, him and Colin are like, so what is Doja coin? And they kept grilling him. Yeah, I know you said that, but what is Doja coin? And he finally got her to say it's a hustle, which it is. It's all fake. So the stocks crashed, and hi everybody, he's still rich, so didn't affect him.
Yeah. Right. Well, yeah, exactly. And I just have I was about I have a hard time with any cryptocurrency. I don't like that whole. I just like. I want to see it. I don't want to know that it's. Okay.
I don't want it to be like Angry Birds coins that I saved up. Fucking
cryptocurrency.
Yeah, cryptocurrency only works on Candy Crush. People, come on.
And what? Only a certain amount of cryptocurrency is out there.
Yeah,
and
like,
that it's too much for my little brain. So
it's the Bernie Madoff of gamers.
It's a Ponzi scheme of cryptocurrency. The way I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, it is. Well, it's Arthur Ponzarelli. Hey, it is Tales from the Cryptocurrency. Hey,
I'll tell you who didn't mind Elon Musk on SNL was Pete Davidson, who, by the way, I didn't tell you this,
was high as a kite the whole time.
Nothing.
Oh God, listen, it doesn't.
I love Pete.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm being the straight man here for 1 second because I finally got around to watching. I feel bad, like I just like sometimes I don't watch us, meaning our peers, like our people that like. Sometimes I'm just like I see enough of you guys, but I finally got around to watching The King of Staten Island.
Oh, nice.
And I have to say I like that was, and I know people like got on it because it's like 2 hours.
Right.
I thoroughly enjoyed it on so many levels. I enjoyed it. I thought it was well written. So I thought Pete acted beautifully in it. I was touched by it. I thought Marissa Tomei was phenomenal. Bill was amazing. Pete is going to play the hell out of Joey Ramone. That's how I feel about it now.
Well, he better, or he has me to answer to.
No, Pete, if you listen, I got chills. I really I felt a certain I felt a certain way after watching it. So that's my shout out.
Well, you know who everybody had opinions about Elon hosting. Everybody.
Yes.
And even Dave Chappelle chimed in with his opinion about
he did.
Elon. And yes, Dave. Yes. So what?
Yes. Well, I mean, because it's like, listen, we've got to stop apologizing for every little thing, because that's going to take us to, he talked in that article as well about like, certain things that like Eddie Murphy or anyone's jokes from 20 years ago, how you'd be embarrassed by them now. Take a look at one's own yearbook. Are you embarrassed you went to that party and wore that dress? Are you embarrassed that 20 years ago you told your mother to go on Mother's Day? I'll take it there. You told your mother on Mother's Day 20 years ago to FX. I mean, like aren't we all embarrassed by shit?
Yeah.
Like but stop apologizing. It's part of life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Growing. Are they still doing? Are the jokes intentionally trying to hurt somebody? No. It's poking fun and it's creating conversation. What jokes and comedy do is open up parts of the news or what's going on in the world or whatever you want to call it, or feelings or experiences, and making light of them so that people talk about them, can process them, and move on. Comedy is healing. And with Dave coming out saying that about Elon, like, all his stupid shit and apologizing, and everybody's freaking out, and it's like, and they were coming after him for Sticks and Stones with his transgender jokes that was one of the best written jokes I've heard in a long time, and I'm really angry I didn't write it because it was so well done. Dave is not transphobic. Because people hear certain keywords and they jump on it and they attack. And I always tell people, before you start pointing fingers and demanding receipts, show us yours. And if you can't show your own receipts, you need to sit the fuck down until you can, because everybody grows, everybody progresses on. And shut up. Comedy is comedy. That's what we're here. We poke fun at everything and everybody.
Well, everybody has to have an opinion, right? We have to have an opinion, but I think our opinion is better. I think our opinions about things are better than everybody else's opinion. No, the thing is, like, you're entitled to your opinion, but like, you don't have to voice that opinion and make like, and like, you affect lives a lot of time. A lot of people don't know they affect lives with their
they
shit.
don't. No, they do, because the whole American thing is about if you want to build somebody up, they love more than building people up is tearing people down.
Well, they love
to tear people down, and they just sit there on the internet all day looking for shit with telescopes and fucking binoculars and seeing eye dogs and bloodhounds, looking for shit to find on somebody that they tweeted 20, 30 years ago, or a joke they told on stage or whatever, and they go after them and they try to destroy them. And it's like, oh my fucking God.
That brings you to the Billy Crystal.
Yes.
So tell the kids that story. Yeah.
Well, Billy Crystal came out. He's filming a new movie, and he came out to say that, he's like, cancel culture is, he doesn't get it. It's not that he doesn't get it, he doesn't like it, but he understands why it's there. And he feels like now he's got to be careful of being funny or doing what he does, because he's afraid, what if I say this and it offends somebody? And then everybody came after him saying, oh, a white guy that can't say whatever the fuck he wants. Oh, I'm so like triggered. Get the fuck out, like roasting him and all this shit. And it's like, no, you're missing the point. Like, he's such a high profile person. He's like, yeah, I understand why it's there. Yes, I get it. And I understand, because there's a lot of offensive shit, but you're going after the wrong things.
I agree with that. Listen, look, who someone really is who they are in your presence. You don't know someone based on whatever is in print about them. I don't know Tom Cruise. I don't know, who's my Christian Bale. I don't know these guys, right? And you don't know Billy Crystal, and we don't know what, you don't know someone till you know someone, period. You don't know what their belief systems are. You're looking at a persona. You're looking at and so what? That's their persona. Look, Dice, your friend I've met. I love that guy. Some people would find him incredibly offensive, right? Like, but who cares? He doesn't play to that audience.
No, and people that will find things offensive, that's A, not who we're targeting. B, it's like, check yourself. What the fuck is wrong? Don't be so offended by a joke or comedian, something that's meaningless, something that's not changing lives and destroying America. Comedy is comedy. Comedy is going to save America, and you're going after the wrong things. And if you're offended by a comic's jokes, check yourself. You need to figure out what's going on with you, because something is triggering in you that's reflecting who you are, what you really think, and you're getting affected by it. Because if it's not about you, it shouldn't affect you. And it's comedy. It's not like a politician changing laws or destroying things or taking rights away, or people out there with guns shooting people in Times Square, over the weekend, or in Colorado earlier. And it's not that. That's destruction. This is comedy. This is to take the pressure off. Jesus Christ. Go after the real issues. I am Norma Ray, bitch. Union. I got a standing O off of the seats.
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. I want to give a shout out to all right. Mm-hmm. So I want to talk about a little bit what happened last week.
Yeah.
Upcoming shows or shiz like that. And then we have our fan mail.
Ooh.
So last week I had the show at the Dubliner in Boca.
Yep.
And it was, we had some challenges. It was just one of those nights where it's a bar, and people wanted to be in a bar rather than, you know, really respect the comedy, entertain, whatever. But people did well, and, you know, and it was challenging for some of the comics, but you know, it's to me, that's where you build your character in these moments.
It puts hair on your chest.
So I want to thank the comics again for that. After the show, Bruce Smirnoff, Flip Schultz, and Avi Lieberman, myself, and Jimmy Schubert were sitting. Yeah, we were sitting at a table, and for a moment, and it's been a really long time since I felt this way. I was with, you know, these comedy veterans that I'm used to being around. It's been a really long time with COVID and my own personal journey to get back to a point where I can sit with these guys, you know, and like shoot the shit, you know? And I have to, and I want to thank them, because that just, they don't know that's how that means, what that means to me. So, and Bruce Smirnoff, what just a He's gentleman, delicious. A lovely guy.
So sweet. I've known him since my first day, I've known him for 25 years.
Yeah. I mean, just genuinely, you know, and I just also want to say that, see, here's the thing, because Jimmy Schubert, who I think is hilarious, and I think all these guys, by the way,
hey, Cupcake, hey, Cupcake, hey,
but I think
Jimmy Schubert, he's the best.
But because of this cancel culture shit, a guy that's really funny, like if you go to Jimmy Schubert's like Instagram or whatever, and you see these clips coming up and they're hilarious. Like, why does someone like Jimmy Schubert, or, you know, not have a Netflix special? Like, why, with the body of work that this guy has? It doesn't, like, if I'm like on a, you know, I'm like chin, like Netflix, you know.
There's a lot of us that don't have one, and a lot of us that have a solid body of work that have been like overlooked, or just it's not our time yet. But it's, I don't know what it is, but there's certain people, I'm like, there's a group of us that I'm like, why are we not on Netflix yet?
Well, nobody wants to hear from, he said it. He's like, nobody wants to hear from a white guy with my attitude. And I'm like, you know what? But that's the problem, because we're sitting in fear of white guys now with this attitude.
Yeah,
when they're jokes, they're just jokes.
And Jimmy, why can't funny be funny? It doesn't matter. Like, if you're a white guy and you're funny, then be funny. But it's like, we're in such a weird transition right now that everybody's afraid to say what they really feel, or admit they like something or somebody or a style. And I'm sick of it. Just be who the fuck you are and like what you like.
Right. And you know, the one person who does do that, and who I respect immensely for Bill does it, but Chappelle does it. Chappelle says and does exactly, like, he is not going to hold back to be cute to you. He's not holding back to, you know, he's not, you know.
But here's the difference for Dave and like someone like Jimmy or somebody black. And right now, that's okay in this weird cancel culture. Dave gets a pass over someone like Jimmy. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's weird. And it's like, Dave Chappelle is a genius. He's a comedic genius, and he's one of my favorites, and I could watch him I could have Chappelle on 24/7. I'll just listen to him all day. He's the best. And Schubert, the same thing. He's so funny. And it's like, why can't we just be funny? Like, but it's a weird transition. We'll get through it. We did in the 90s, and we'll do it again with the same bullshit that we're going through now, because we're repeating the same cycle. Like with Joan Rivers was complaining about this 20 years ago. You know, about cancel culture and the politically correct movement. And, you know, and that's what launched Bill Maher, politically incorrect, and all this tough crowd. So all this birthing of this great works of these great shows birthed out of that. So I am keeping positive that great things for people like Schubert and the rest of them will birth out of this out of the ashes. You know what I mean? Like someone like me who
I know. I just got this vision of Jimmy Schubert rising like a phoenix out of the ashes.
He's like this. He's like, hey, Cupcake. Hey, look at me. I'm rising. Hey, Cupcake.
Oh God Almighty.
But even someone like me who was told by clubs, You're unbookable. You're too rough for the 8 o'clock show. Why is my green screen peering through?
You know,
but you know, and now with the shift and everything, all of a sudden people are like, Christy, can you go on the road? Could you book this club? Could you do this? And it's like, oh, I thought I was so unbookable. Now you're crawling up my ass.
well, there is, I was talking to
like
our friend
I like
Mandy.
it in the ass.
I like that. Whatever you just did, I like that. Say it again in my.
I like it in the ass.
Okay, that sounded very personal. Anyway,
it was just a joke.
I know.
I really don't like it in the ass.
Does any woman? But I can't tell you what I've been watching lately. Anyway.
Yes, and it's
I just don't.
With the letter P and ends in Ornhub. Thank you.
I don't understand how these women can do this stuff out to the infinity, like out to infinity.
This is me looking at it going.
This is our Mother's Day show.
Happy Mother's Day.
Out to infinity.
Got you a Pornhub subscription, Ma. Enjoy it. She'll forget. Anyway, so those guys, that was it felt good. And so I have another show coming up on Wednesday. I'll just end with this bit here. And that show is Wednesday with Lalo Rodriguez, Anna Lepley, Charlie Esserio, if I'm saying his name right. Avi Lieberman is back, Clyde Gordon, and I'm actually going to do a little bit of time. And hopefully I get to see Bruce and those guys and maybe hang out, because we're going to start our own little comedy table situation going on here, because now there's a core of us. There's a core and a code of conduct. Well, what I wanted to suggest to you was in the last couple of weeks, I forgot, was I was going to tell you, call Bruce because he's down there, and hook up with him and maybe produce shows for these big guys and start making some real fucking money.
Well, no, these guys, Jimmy's done a couple of our Johnny Azari and like a couple of our shows.
No, but I'm talking big shows, like big shows, G.
That's the ultimate goal. But, between me trying to get my shit together, like mentally, like this is
8-ball in the corner pocket.
This is it. This is incremental. These are incremental baby steps. And I'm sure somebody will shoot me down. I'm getting ready for like another shot down. And then I'm going to have to build myself up.
Bang, bang, they shot you down.
I was telling our friend Mandy today, our friend Mandy, my friend Mandy or whatever. But anyway, I was telling Mandy. Oh, Mandy. I was.
They don't.
Anyway, what was I going to say? I was just saying that I lost my train of thought.
And I lost this train.
I lost this train of thought.
Sorry.
But we were saying, I was talking to Mandy, and we were saying, I forgot. I totally forgot my train of thought. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, I totally lost it.
That's all right. It'll come back. I do that.
It'll come back.
Yeah. But my week was pretty uneventful. I only did one show and just getting ready to do this show and out in Phoenixville. And May 21st at Phoenixville at the Great American Pub. Me and Mark Riccadonna are co-headlining the show, 2 shows, 7 o'clock and 9:30 p.m. Mm-hmm. And I forget what the ticket link is, so I can't tell you. So I'll put it on the sticker.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to the letter. Okay. Let's get to the fan mail.
I love fan mail. I love that we get fan mail.
I love fan mail. This one's from Joey in Brooklyn.
Oh, I remember Joey.
Yeah. So this is Joey. So you'll interpret the letter.
Yes.
The part I have
the true meaning of the fan mail.
Yes, and I have my Schumers on.
Yeah. Your Amy Schumers. Hey.
No, they're her. What is Chuck Schumer to her? He's
That's
like
her uncle.
Right. So these are the Chuck Schumers because of, these are the Chuck Schumers.
It was a joke.
I know.
What happened to
lost.
jokes? I give up.
What
I'm
happened?
leaving.
No, I know it was Amy. Don't leave. Come back. These are the Chuck Schumers. Anyway.
Because if they were the Amy Schumers, it'd be a big floppy vagina. Hey!
All right. We're gonna get canceled anyway. From the show that we do for free. Cancel the thing that they do to just have fun and just anyway. All right. Okay. So so this is Joey. Dear Gina and Christy.
Ciao, Gina and Christy. Oh wait, it's wrong Italian. Hey, Gina, Christy, how you doing?
That's not Italian. I just wanted to wish you guys a happy Mother's Day.
I want to wish you frickin' whoas a happy frickin' Mother's Day, eh?
I don't know if you guys have kids, but what the hell?
I don't know if you guys got some ankle biters or nothing, some fucking anchors, pieces of shit, fucking kids, some illegitimate rat bastards. But hey, happy Mother's Day.
I think you are both really funny and I love the show. And if either of you want kids, let me know. I'm sure I can work something out with you guys. Ha ha ha. All the best. You two keep rocking it.
Had to be the longest run-on sentence in the world.
I thought you'd get it all in one on.
Nope.
All right, I'll go back.
Repeat it.
Okay. All right. Okay. He says
you got to chop it up for me.
I think you both are really funny, and I love the show. And if either of you want kids, let me know.
I think you both are really freaking hilarious. I mean, fucking model, and you make me fucking die over here. And if any of yous want to have kids, I know your broads are freaking old as shit, and your eggs are probably fucking powdered over there, right? But I'd still like to bang it on you and show you how it's, pretend like you're gonna get pregnant, like we're in the back of a '69 Dodge Dart. You know what I'm saying? With a bottle of fucking Jim Beam. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I can work something out with you. Ha ha. All the best. You two keep rocking.
I know that just say the word. I'll be over there to give you some good freaking dick over here. Get the Brazil up in here. How you doing? See you later. Ciao.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy freaking Mother's Day, you fucking hooers.
So there you go.
That's our show. You can find us here every Monday at 12 p.m. We are your new noon. This has been Lunch Money. I have been your host, Christy Miller. As always, that's Gina Savage, and we will see you motherfuckers next Monday at noon. Deuces.